Imagine stepping into a place where centuries old synagogues stand beside colonial era churches, where the scent of spices fills the air, where ships were once built to sail the world, and the alleys where the vibrant Jewish community once thrived. On the day 2, I have planned to explore the eastern part of Fort Kochi, the fascinating past of Jewtown, Mattancherry, Vypeen, and the hidden place I have promised in the last video. Find the link of part 1 of this video on the I button, where I have explored the western part of the town. Paradesi Synagogue, the oldest active synagogue in India. Here the floor tiles are hand painted imported from China and the chandeliers are from Italy and Belgium. Strikingly, while being here I noticed few designs which are very similar to the design we use in the Bengali culture. Even there is a small museum at the right side while entering, just opposite to the ticket counter, showcase the history of Jews in the Kochi. Around the 10th century BCE, Jewish traders started coming to Kerala for spice trading. However, the settlement began after the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem. Around 1497, Jews were resettled here when the Maharaja of Kochi granted them land in Mattancherry, and still this area is known as Jewtown. They were a wealthy and flourishing community, even guarding the coast of Fort Kochi during the Dutch regime. But now, only a few members remain. Nowadays, the streets of Jewtown are lined with antique shops, cafes, and colonial era buildings, creating a stunning visuals. It is also a popular destination for shopping. Mattancherry Palace, just behind the Jew synagogue. The palace features beautifully carved wooden windows that allows the gentle breeze and soft light to filter into its historical halls. Its walls are adorned with stunning mural paintings depicting the scenes from Ramayana and Mahabharata. The wooden ceiling, the intricate floral patterns reflects the traditional Kerala craftsmanship. Don't miss this place while in Fort Kochi. St. George Orthodox Church is one of the least visited places in Fort Kochi, despite being one of the oldest churches in Kerala. I wonder how people can miss this unique architectural style while visiting. The arched windows, colorful stained glass patterns, and the wooden carvings gives it a distinct historical charm. The calmness of this place is really very hard to miss. So don't miss this place while being in Fort Kochi. Today my next stop is Sri Jain Temple. Fort Kochi really amazed me a lot. This place is a true example of cultural harmony where Hindus, Christians, Muslims, Jews and Jains have coexisted for centuries. Despite having different faiths, people here embrace their shared heritage. It's really a lesson for us. Came back to my hostel to save myself from the scorching sun before crossing the river to Vypeen. A centuries-old Portuguese house has been revamped into a traveler's hostel, but the details of this place are in another video. Check the description or the I button for that. Cochin once built the largest ship of the world. During the Portuguese and Dutch era, more than 10 shipyards operated here. The teak-built Cochin ships became famous as they could withstand the rough seas. The British government also understood that the Cochin-built ships cost half, lasted 3 times longer, and were built in the half time compared to English ships. But the British shipbuilder didn't like this competition. Fearing job losses, they protested, and the British government discouraged the Cochin shipyard. However, the Napoleonic Wars changed everything. The British had to reintroduce these durable Cochin-built ships for the war. But again in 1814, the English shipbuilder protested again, and the Cochin shipbuilding industry declined under British pressure. It seems like the British loved the Cochin ships, just not when it hurt their business. Now I have crossed the river and in Vypeen. The history says the massive silt deposit after the Great Flood of 1341 led to creation of this area. This place became so important for the trade, the Portuguese even built a church here, and close to it lies an old cemetery, where the departed souls found their final resting place. Walking along the river, I am at a place where tourists don't go. Here a small river meets the sea, and the local youths find a quiet spot away from the touristy crowd to relax. Spending time here just before heading back home was really amazing. This is the hidden gem I was talking about. By the way, I'll be back soon with a great food guide for Fort Kochi. So stay tuned, and till then, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family and subscribe.